So, good good afternoon, guys. So, we continue our series of the news section. Today is the news of the 16th February 2020. So, let's see what is the news. 200 crore pledge for the defense investor hub, says Rajnath. Bangalore Defense Minister Rajnath Singh, who launched the ninth edition of the Defense India Startup Challenge disc on the cybersecurity with the 28 problem statement and the intervention of the Defense Excellence Investor Hub, said Indian investors have pledged over 2000 crore. Singh said IDEX has enabled talent from across the country to come forward. The ILH aims to accelerate investment in the defense sector and give investors a unified view of opportunities and the innovation. The Ministry of Defense state on the Wednesday, heading the Defense Innovation Organized, also signed MOU with the investor of the startup Marathon at Aero India. Another MOU was signed with Axis Bank. DIO has signed MOU with ISRO in space and ISPA. An MOU was signed with an Border Roads Organization (BRO) to potentially launch startup challenge in the future. The fourth edition of the Innovation for Defense Leadership from the students all over India. Singh, while equating startups with a new energy, new commitment, and the new enthusiasm, said they were more open to adopting new technologies, architect making them essential to the India's progress. He said the services DPSU's Coast Guard as well an organization under the Home Ministry are giving problem statement to the youth who are rising to the challenge every time. In India is supporting its youth to innovate, thereby empowering them to become job creators and manufacture indigenous defense products and reduce our dependence on imports, he said. Disk 9 is the first collaboration of the IDEX with the Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center division of the Ministry of the Ministry those contact with the winner of the Indian Navy Prime Challenge Sprint initiative. And the second news was all admission at DU to be only through CUET. No examination. Stephen Cart hold interview for minority seats. So what is the news? Undergraduate and the postgraduate admission this year will be done only through the Common University Entrance Test. Common University Entrance Test in all the all colleagues, including minority ones and the departments in the Delhi University, has said that effectively means that St. Stephen College will not be able to conduct interviews for admitting students even the 50% reserved categories. Speaking to Times of India, DU Registrar Vikas Gupta said that the 2003 by academics mission, irrespective of any category, will the CUET score. There was there was no immediate response from the St. Stephens on the matter. According to DU notification dated December, the Executive Council of the University of Delhi and its meeting held on December 8 resolved that with the effect from the academic session 2023-24 admissions both at the UG and PG levels, including those under reserved categories and the minority quota, will be carried out solely on the basis of the CUET score. This was confirmed by Gupta, who said that no college will be able to devise its own rules now. Even the minority category students score. In the academic session by 3, when COT was held for the first time, Delhi University and the St. Stephen's College were at the loggerheads over the admissions process and ended up in a legal battle. The college had stressed that apart from the CUET score, it would also conduct interview giving 15% weightage of the students in all categories. The university, on the other hand, had allowed the college to conduct interviews only for the 50% reserved category students, not for those in the general categories. According to the university, there could be a separate admission process in one college when the other 62 were taking into account of the admission. St. Stephen's College moved Delhi High Court, which ruled in favor of the university. The court also directed the college to issue a fresh prospectus and give 100% weightage of the CUT score. The college then filed a special leave petition in the Supreme Court. However, the apex court also directed college to conduct admission for the general categories solely on the basis of the COT score and dismissed the petition by the St. Stephen's College for interim relief. The CUET registrations are already underway. The university will conduct the first admission webinar on the February 17th to have precise Eye on China. Government node to strategic Ladakh tunnel. All weather linked to ensure quicker troops movement. The government on Wednesday approved the construction of the strategic crucial 4.1 km tunnel under the forbidding Shinkula in the border between Ladakh and the Himachal Pradesh for alternate all the weathers connectivity to the Ladakh amid the continuing 33 months long military confrontation with China. The traffic movement in the twin tube tunnel, which will not be vulnerable to long range military shelling or a missile firing either by the Chinese or the Pakistan at any altitude of 6,500 feet on the Manali Darcha Padam axis will ensure troops and heavy weaponry can be swiftly moved to forward areas. The tunnel under the Sikyon Pass to be constructed by the Border Road Organization at the cost of 1681 crores will be completed by December 2025. A top official said told Times of India. Even as a Union Minister Anurag Thakur, the decision of the Prime Minister led cabinet meeting. The Defence Ministry in the May 2021 had approved the plan to build the 4.1 km tunnel after a long tussle between the BRO and the National Security Heavy Infrastructure Development Connectivity. Sources had said that the main reason for giving ahead with the shorter tunnel and was the earlier competition for the projection in the face of threat from the China. Sources said tunnels are the priority area both for the all weathers connectivity and the shifter troops deployments in the forward areas as well as underground storage as ammunition, missiles, fuel and other supplies. Solar powered drone Suraj unveiled. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit sick. And other drone startup Garuda Aerospace on the Wednesday unveiled its solar powered drone Suraj, designed specially for surveillance operation at Aero India 2023. Principal scientific advisor to the defense minister and the DRDO chief Dr. Satish Reddy unveiled it. According to the company, Suraj is an ISR intelligence surveillance reconnaissance high altitude drone designed specially for surveillance operations, providing real time information to the high command and the protecting jawans on the ground. It said the drone's unique shaped wings are equipped with solar powered cells that serve its primary fuel source, while an auxiliary battery provides additional proportional or decreased speed as required. The drone will carry a versatile payload of high resolution zoom cameras with thermal imagery and foliage penetrating lidar sensor with a maximum capacity of 10 kg. This cutting edge technology will capture, process, and transmit photos and videos in the real time, ensuring that the headquarters and base have access to vital information before planning strategic operation. In the terms the startup said, it has an endurance of 12 hours and can fly at a altitude of 3000 feet. Okay, the fourth, lakh to get 7 new battalions of 9 lakh to get 9 9 900 9 9400 ITBP personals. The Union Cabinet on the Wednesday sanctioned between 7 new battalions and an operational border base with a fresh strength of 9400 personnel for the India-China line of actual control. Guarding Force Indo-Tibetan Border Force official said the proposal was created after the meeting of the cabinet that was chaired by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi with the aim of providing all the weather connectivity between the Ladakh and the rest of the country. It also gave the nod for the construction of a 4-kilometer long Sinkun La tunnel along with the approach road. According to the government section, the fresh manpower will be utilized for the manning 47 new border posts and the dozens staging camps for troops bases along this frontier. The armies of the India and the China are engaged in the standoff in Ladakh since 2020. It's about 90,000 personnel strong. ITBP was raised in the aftermath of the 1962 Chinese aggression, and it's tasked to guard the 3488 kilometer long line of actual control on India's eastern flank. In 2020, the cabinet had sanctioned 40 new borders outposts along with setting up the 12 staging camps. These are currently being set up by Thakur. Thakur said, informing that for manning these outposts and staging camps, it was decided to the cabinet 7 battalions. Apart from this, the Sinkun La tunnel along with the approach road would be constructed. The cabinet approved this proposal and the tunnel is expected to be completed by December 2025. Thakur told the reporters it will entail a cost of 16 crores and construction will lead to Ladakh. Okay. And the last news was very important news. India to spend 75 pieces of defense budget for procurement from domestic firms. Rajnath. India will spend percent. India will spend 75% of the total defense capital outlay for procurement from domestic defense manufacturing in 2023-4. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh said on the Wednesday in the significant decision aimed at boosting the indigenous production of the various weapons and military platforms. The above will mean setting aside around 1 lakh crore for procurement from the domestic sources out of the total defense capital outlay of Rs 1,62,000 crores announced in the union budget for the next official said on the side. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh at the annual startup event Manthan of the sidelines of the Aero India in Bengaluru on the Wednesday. Lines of the Aero India. If you take one step, the government promises to take 10 more steps. You spoke for a land to re-on the path of the development. We are providing you the full sky. Singh said at the event Bandhan ceremony where the pacts were formally linked. Earmarking 3/4 of the capital procurement budget of the local industry is to step in the direction. Since Singh said that according to the official data, the value of India's indigenous defense production from 2019 to 2020 1 to 2021 to 22 was 2 lakh 58 lakhs crore. In 2021 the government had set aside 58% of the defense capital. This is the news, guys, that we have read of the 16th February 2023, and this is the most news because defense aspirants news is the basic most important in the SSB, because you see news in personal interviews, in your GDs, in your lecturate, in your English communications as well. And actually newspaper plays a major role. Newspaper plays a major role in the preparation of the SSB, and we all are here for preparing SSB. So we continue our struggle and move forward for the precautions as well. And we have to qualify the exams, whatever whatever is the cost. Okay, so if you are with me, then stand up and we will come soon forward. So that's all, guys. Thank you. Jai Hind.